Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another installment of the Viral Podcast. I'm your host, Chelcie Lynn.
And I'm your host, Paige Ginn.
And we have a great episode for you today. Do we actually know that? No, we're being optimistic.
Yeah, we're just kidding.
We're just kidding with you.
But we do have some cool things to share.
We do have some cool things to share. First off, I would like to go ahead and if you
Have malt leaky.
If you have malt leaky and your algorithm sucks and you can't see my posts, then you don't know that I'm going on tour in the fall. Woo!
Woo! Hell yeah.
2 fingers and a 12-pack. We're going out and, in like a month or something.
How are you already going back on tour?
I know.
Dude,
so,
you just got back.
I know, that's how I feel. But I'm going to tell you where we're hitting up. And if I'm near you, snag your tickets. I will be in Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce this, you guys.
Just guess.
Wabash, Indiana. Lafayette, Indiana. Covington, Kentucky. Columbus, Ohio. And my first date in Canada, Toronto.
What the hell?
Woo! Buffalo, New York. I'll be in Rutland, and I'll be in Nassau, Is that New Hampshire? NH? Gotta be. Mm-hmm. I'll be in Newport, Rhode Island, Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Tucson, Arizona, Bakersfield, California, Fresno, California, San Luis Obispo, California, Monterey, California, State Line, Nevada. What was that? You okay?
Sorry.
You all right? Malt leaky?
Little glitch.
Malt glitchy. Petaluma, California, Sacramento, California, Portland, Oregon, Spokane, Washington, Seattle, Washington, and Eugene, Oregon.
That's a lot of places.
So I will see you guys there. Get your tickets at eatmytrash.com.
Please do that and support her.
Thank you, honeys.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
The shows are fun. They are good times.
Thank you. I've got some a little bit of new material. It's not 100% new material because I'm working on old material because I'm hoping to film a special soon. So I'm working on that.
Who are you filming it for? Plutplix?
It may not be for Plutplix. Who knows? I may slap it on YouTube. Who knows?
That would be better.
Yeah. So I'm working on a special. Working on some new material. Changing some jokes on some old stuff. So yeah, come out. I'm hitting up a lot of new cities that I've never been to.
I can tell, like Vegas, you said, and Bakersfield.
I'm not going to Vegas this round, but I'm going to try to do it at the beginning of the year. Yeah.
Okay.
But Bakersfield, yep.
Yeah, those are some different places for sure. Bakersfield's gonna be a hottie.
I'm excited. I also just got back from Los Angeles. I was there for about a week. Greg went with me, filmed, I finished shooting the calendar.
Hell yeah.
And listen, I know I say this every year. I was really worried. Because it's getting hard to come up with ideas. And a few months ago, I was really like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do this year. I think I pulled through, and I think it might be.
Your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Or when are we going to do our little wrap? When are we going to see it?
As soon as I get the sample in, we'll do a little reveal.
Can't fucking wait.
Absolutely. And it's official. Greg quit his job.
Is he going crazy?
He is currently with his mom and dad driving from San Diego to Nashville. They have a trailer full of our stuff, and he will be here in like 2 days. And he's here. He's here for good.
Oh, I cannot believe it.
I know.
We're all here.
I know. Malt leaky, baby.
And you're keeping your San Diego.
Yeah, Greg actually has to go back next month to get it ready to be rented out. So it needs like a new floor, new driveway, it needs a lot of stuff.
So Greg's already got chores.
Greg already has things to do.
He won't be hurting for looking for stuff.
Not at all.
His list is piled.
Exactly. What you been doing, honeys?
Went to my family reunion in Utah.
I'm pissed I wasn't there. I wanted to go.
Yeah, chilled in the lake, in the water, played some games like frisbee. I actually suck really bad at throwing a frisbee.
Really? I'm good at it.
You are?
Really?
I throw it with my right hand and I'm left-handed. It just does not feel right to throw it with my left hand.
Huh. Well, when you're given a hand job, what hand do you use?
She's Andy.
Both.
Both.
I'm handidextrous.
Okay. All right. So you got both hands on there.
Yeah, but a frisbee is a weird thing to throw for me.
Huh. I think it's easy.
Really?
You just do this. You just get your wrist. You do that.
Yeah.
Oh, do you
Flick
do
the
the
wrist.
index under the frisbee? Because I feel like
Some people put a finger on the outside of
Yeah.
the frisbee. Some people don't. Some people put 2 fingers on the inside. Like, there's so many different ways.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've never thrown a frisbee enough to know where my fingers are on it.
Do you throw it from the inside or
I-
outside? Like, sidearm?
I don't know. We'll have to go play frisbee and record it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Record it so we know
Let's
next
do
time we talk
that.
about it. I think I have a ghost story.
Huh? Here? Where we are?
No, not here. Thank God.
Oh, dude, I just nearly...
In San Diego?
No, in Los Angeles, in our hotel.
Stop.
So hear me out. So we stayed, and I have wanted to stay here for years.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Avalon Hotel. It used to be the Beverly Carlton, and Marilyn Monroe lived at this hotel for 3 years in the early 50s. Back then, you could like rent hotel rooms long term, and people lived in them. And I booked the exact room she lived in. Now, I don't think the ghost was Marilyn Monroe, so I just want to start off by that.
Yeah.
But I booked the exact room she lived in, and she did lots of like photo shoots in that room. I did a photo shoot. I'll post those. So this was exciting for me. You know, I was excited to stay there. And it's nothing fancy. It's nothing big. It was like an average hotel
Did they
room.
keep it exactly how it like was, or did they change a bunch of stuff?
I think they changed it. There was new bathroom fixtures and new carpet. So it's not exactly, like hers, but there's this huge like window that she took like pictures in front of, and you could tell that like the inside of the window was brand new, but if you looked at the outside, it still had the original metal and stuff. So
Mhm.
that was all original, which is pretty cool. So anyway, we stayed there for a week, and oh gosh, I think second to the last night. So when I travel, I've got my little toiletry bag. It's got all my shampoo, conditioner, soap, and I have a couple little bottles of sample travel perfume.
Mhm.
And I have this one, and I always wear it. I have two. I don't wear the other one. I always wear this one. Everywhere I go, that's my travel perfume. I know the smells. So I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping one night, and I am woke. This is like middle of the night, 3 a.m., whatever. I am woken up. Oh, and by the way, I'm sleeping right by the bathroom. So like the door to the bathroom is maybe 3 feet from my head. It's like right there.
Yeah.
Very small hotel room. And I'm sleeping, deep sleep, and I'm just woken up to the strong smell of that perfume. And I woke up, and I was kind of half awake, and I'm smelling, and I'm like, that's so. I mean, it smelled like someone took the perfume and just sprayed 20 sprays.
Oh, the worst.
And I woke up, and I was like, what? I know that's my perfume. Like, what? I kind of looked over at Greg to see if he had gone to the bath. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was sound asleep. And then I sat up and like woke up. I'm like, I'm smelling this perfume. It's strong. And I'm like, damn, maybe I'm still smelling it on me from the day. So I'm like, smelling my wrist, nothing. My neck, nothing. I'm like, what in the world? So strong. So I'm like, I'm tired. I ain't got time for this. I thought I was tripping. Go back to bed. Probably not much longer later, it wakes me up again.
Oh my
The
God.
strong, it smelled like someone sprayed 20 sprays right by my head. That's how strong it was.
That's insane.
And it woke me up again. And I sat up and I go, I'm not tripping. I'm awake. I'm like slapping my cheeks. I'm like, I'm awake. I'm smelling my perfume.
Uh-huh.
So I like go to the bathroom, and sure enough, like it's my perfume.
Is it right there?
Well, no, it's still in my bag, but the smell was like someone spray. I mean, it was strong. It wasn't like a squirt. I mean, someone just
No leaks. No leaks.
No, nothing. And I peed, and I went back to bed, and I was like, man, there's a ghost in here going through my shit, spraying my perfume.
What did it look empty?
Wow. Yeah.
No, isn't that funny? I didn't think about that. No.
That's weird.
Yeah. What if you just look over? There's a diffuser just giving out essential oils.
No, it was not. I'm telling you. This was very odd. This was an odd thing. It was my perfume. I know that smell.
Mm-hmm.
It was strong. You open the bathroom door and it was just even stronger. Like, I was like, what in the world is going on? And this would not, I mean, to wake me up from a dead sleep.
And I've traveled with you a lot, and I barely even know the smell. And I catch on to smells easy if people like wear a shit ton of it. You don't spray a bunch of perfume on you.
No, I'll do like one
ever.
spray to
Yeah.
the neck. That's it.
Yeah.
One spray to the neck.
Man,
Weird.
That's crazy.
I thought for sure it was some sort of ghosty thing.
Some ghost wanted some free
100%.
smells.
Free smells. And it was not malt leak. It was not malt leaky.
It wasn't malt leaky. It
The-
was malt smelly.
Malt smelly. The bottle did not bust. The bottle was, this was odd. This was paranormal.
That's crazy that it was a smell rather than here. I've never heard of a ghost story that like brings up a smell or a whiff.
I don't know. I have.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, people will like
Mhm.
smell cigars. People will smell food. Yes, that's like a big thing.
Like rotting meat,
Yes, if it's like
Huh?
demonic.
if it's demonic, you'll smell like a sour, rotted meat smell. But if it's like, oh, there was this, oh, my grandpa used to, smoke cigars all the time, and now
Yeah.
that's a thing.
I know smells can bring back a memory, to like people who you're grieving with, but to actually just have smells just come upon you, that's scary.
It kind of freaked me out, to be honest with you. Yeah, and I don't think it was Marilyn. She did not die in this hotel room. She just
Yeah.
lived there. But it's an old. I mean, it's an old. It was built like in the 30s or 40s, like it's an old building.
Who knows who else died there?
Yeah, yeah,
People die so much in hotel rooms.
I know.
Like-
Especially in LA.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What perfume did Marilyn use? What was she known for?
I think Chanel No. 5, but I don't know how I
Shut
know
the
that.
fuck
And
up.
no, I'm being serious. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh my god.
What perfume?
I think Chanel No. 5.
What perfume did Marilyn Monroe wear? Chanel No. 5, bitch. Time magazine. When she was asked what she consistently wore, she said Chanel No. 5. Suck my asshole.
You are a celebrity stalker.
And what was the name of your perfume you had?
Can't even remember her
Chanel
own.
No.
I can't. I don't know what the name of it is.
Because those little travel ones don't really have name.
It's
like,
the dark blue Versace one.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
love the Versace. The men's is my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh
So.
gosh.
Yeah, so that happened to me. And I'll tell you what, next time I go to LA, I want to stay? The hotel where Janis Joplin
mhm.
passed away. You can stay in that room.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to stay there. So,
Might have another story.
you never know.
Dude.
Yeah, I know.
The fact I just always like trips me out that you know this stuff. I'll be at home thinking, how the hell does Chelcie know these facts about all these people?
And I don't know how I know.
Cosmo.
You can't remember my fucking birthday.
I don't.
But you know.
Ask me Paige's birthday.
But ask me Marilyn Monroe's
Perfume.
perfume.
In my defense, I am really bad at remembering dates in general, especially anyone's birthday. It doesn't matter how close they are to me, whatever. I'm horrible at birth dates, death dates,
Me too.
any dates. I'm not gonna remember.
I get a little thrown off from years even.
Yeah.
If people can say, oh, that happened back in 2008, that happened this, and I don't even know if something happened last year or in 2021
Yeah.
or,
BC.
It blends.
especially these past 3 years, they're all in one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is true. Brett, how you doing over there?
Really good. Thanks.
Everybody, welcome Brett to the podcast. Woo!
Have you hit your head yet?
No, it's pretty far back, so that's good.
What you been doing, Brett?
Oh, I went to my grandpa's funeral. Kansas.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a funeral. Had a good time.
Okay.
It had a long time to plan it, so
Yeah.
3-day weekend.
You got
Yeah.
to see all the family and stuff.
Mhm.
How was that?
Really good.
Paige said
Yeah.
your cousins are hot.
Yeah.
Should I not have
they're
said
pretty
that on
good
the
looking.
podcast?
I'd say
No,
that,
I would
yeah.
say like his family, he has like a really, they all have like a distinct look. Almost like the Twilight
People.
Edward.
Carlisle, Edward, like very But dark features. I showed Chelcie a picture, like his hair, huh?
And you told me they look like the Twilight people, and I've never seen that movie, but I know who you're talking about. And when you showed me, I was like, that looks like a Twilight actor.
I want to see.
Just from like very like pale
with dark hair.
Yeah. And like, you know,
dark eyes.
The look and yeah.
And what would you say Brett's eyes are? Like not hooded, but like they come over
yes, the
when your forehead goes like over your eyes and you kind of look like
the
from
bone.
my football helmet, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did all your cousins play football?
Or all the rods?
No, they didn't. Yeah.
Or the rod.
The rod
in there.
It's the rod.
The rod or the helmet.
Oh, good old Kansas. That's good.
They're all like 6'4" too. Yeah.
Okay.
Big guys.
And the mosquitoes bite different there.
Yeah.
In Kansas.
What do you mean?
Mosquito bites they like swell up over there, and I've never been bit up so much in my life.
No, ma'am. That's one thing that I forgot about in the South is when we were in California, we left our doors open there was no like mosquitoes, at least not where we were. It wasn't, if they were, it wasn't a problem. And here, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Forgot about it. I'm wanting to extend the porch a little bit. And I'm like, man, should I just enclose the porch with
Probably.
with the screen, you know?
Yeah.
Because the ticks are.
Brett had a tick bite.
I had a tick, yeah.
Tell us about that, Brett.
Well, I was eating Chick-fil-A in my car.
Get closer to the mic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit.
I was eating just breakfast in the car.
Okay.
And I looked down and there's a tick on my groin.
What's groin?
My like inside of my leg.
Just say your
inner
fucking
thigh.
leg.
Inner thigh.
Say inner thigh, because when I think groin, I think penis, balls.
Oh, really?
Me too. Why is it the same word almost? Or is it not?
Huh.
Yeah, inner thigh.
So yeah, I was on there.
Tell your story. Don't say that. Say inner thigh.
And I'm like, what the hell is that? I thought it was like a mole or something. And I'm like, I go to pull it off, and she's like, don't do that. And I start sweating, kind of.
He goes, I think it's a tick. He goes, I don't even know what to do right now. I said, calm the hell down and drive home, and I'll get tweezers and pull it out. I said, if you pull it out with your little finger nubs, that's not catching the head of the tick. You have to get the head, or you're gonna get that Lyme.
Brett, you got to get the head.
Yeah.
And I can see Brett freaking the fuck out over this tick.
And do you know what he says every day now?
What?
I have Lyme's disease. I'm tired. I think I might have Lyme's.
Well, she's like, hey,
drama.
will you pet me? I'm like,
Brett, are you being serious? You
yeah.
say that?
I've used it a couple times.
He said, yeah.
From Lyme's disease?
From
how long does it
tick.
How long does
Tired,
it
don't
take?
It's whatever you get tired. Is that Lyme's disease?
I have had ticks in every crevice of my body.
Since you were a child.
From birth to now. They just love a crevice.
Really?
Yeah.
They love me for some reason. I actually haven't had one in a long time, but back in like kids and even high school and stuff, oh God.
They would just fall out of the trees and get in your hair.
And that's the thing.
That's a myth.
We looked to see if they were in trees, and people say, no, ticks do not live in trees. They're all on the ground.
Yeah, they're in the brush. They're not in the trees.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah.
I call bullshit.
Really?
I
You can
think
look
they
it up
fall
right
down
now.
on you.
I have no idea.
I
Or
think
they're climbing on things.
Yeah.
And then they
Dive?
How do they get on you so quick? They're fucking fast.
Yeah, they
Do they
Yeah.
fly?
I don't even know how it got on me.
To be so little.
Little but big.
Yes.
Have y'all had a gray tick on you?
Oh God, the
What-
fucking gray
What's
ticks.
the the ones that look like those fucking grapes?
They're nastier and they're bigger.
Yeah, you guys showed me a pic. Those things are nasty.
Wait till you get one of those, then freak out.
Yeah, it
Ooh.
was bleeding.
Sometimes they do look like lima beans.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
If they get big.
Or do people, I've been seeing on TikTok too, because I was looking up all ticks, and people will be scraping like these beans or something
Yeah,
off of
that's
those.
just
Aren't
for
ticks, right?
No, that's
Okay.
just for views.
they're gluing raisins on their arms.
Okay, I was just checking.
And they got your ass.
Yeah,
no,
they did.
they didn't. That's why I'm asking. Because it looked like glue, and I'm
They
like,
got you, I
and-
think.
hey, Brett, I'll let you know.
Brett, we'll let you know when she got. You
Yeah.
don't let her know.
Okay.
We'll let you know.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
People are gluing raisins on their arms and making it look like, oh, I got for views and
and
stuff.
beans.
And beans. It was all beans. But when they do swell up, they kind of look like beans,
Oh,
especially those
gosh.
gray-looking
Yeah.
things.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
And it kind of made me grossed out to eat beans. Why is my stomach like that?
I got a shrimp story, and I don't want to go into too much detail, but
Oh gosh.
we went out to eat with my in-laws. Me and Greg went to Boiling Crab with Roger and Debbie, and we were on our way home. And we got shrimp baskets, we got king crab. I mean, we did it up big. Okay, so we are on our way home, and I'm gonna tell this story because she's never gonna see it. And Debbie, I was riding in the back with Debbie, and she starts. I mean, we didn't even get halfway home, and she's like holding her belly, and she goes, "We got to get home. We got to get home." And she's like, "Roger, when we get home, can you go and unlock the door quick? We got to get." She needed to get in the bathroom.
That's serious.
And she said, and I quote, "The shrimps are dancing." She said the shrimps are dancing.
Oh, she could feel them stirring up her guts.
And they don't play.
No.
No, they got a full orchestrated dance.
They sing and dance.
Mhm.
Full Broadway show in your stomach.
Oh, gosh.
And I will say that we get home, and she runs in first, and me and Greg and Roger are not too far behind her. And I'm going down the hall, and all I hear is she comes out of the bathroom and says, "Close your nose, I didn't make it."
Oh, the shrimps danced out.
I didn't make it.
She said, "Close your nose, I didn't make it."
Close your nose. You probably gagged.
I held my nose and I kept walking. And all of a sudden you hear Greg go, "What? Mom, are you okay?"
Holy
And
shit.
the shrimps danced their way out before she could even make it to the bathroom.
They wanted to get her on that dancing floor.
That's how intense these shrimps are.
Oh, yeah. They're powerful.
Yeah.
And other foods do it too. Listen, if you eat like something that's really good to make the shrimp sing, it doesn't have to be shrimp, but by God, when you eat shrimp, them motherfuckers be singing and dancing in your stomach instantly.
Dude, the fact that she... Oh
What, Brett?
They look like breaded shrimp.
Yeah.
Toilet too.
Brett's float.
Hold on.
How do you know, though,
Did
Paige?
you just say Brett's float?
Sometimes so they won't all go down, and I'll go in there and I'll be so mad.
They are kind of airy.
When I see some leftover shit in a toilet, nothing makes me more mad. But anyway, bringing up that topic,
I'm about
the
to
other
fucking
Double
puke.
flush, dude.
yeah, double flush.
Brett, hey,
The fuck? Don't leave till it's all gone.
Brett,
Mhm.
look at me. Look at me in the eyes.
Like
Look.
a dinner plate.
Do better.
Okay. Yeah.
Get it down.
Yeah.
And then the skid marks are bad too.
Why don't you do something about those?
I gotta be a triple flusher, I guess.
Triple threat. Do that.
Brett, all we're asking is just for you to do better. I mean, that's something so simple. You just take your finger and you move it down. It's not hard.
Hit it with the brush if it's
Mhm.
got skid marks
Yeah. Do that.
real quick and then put the brush back up.
Well, yeah, because we have the disposable brush
Yeah.
too.
Why don't you do that?
Come on.
I don't know. I mean, that's a lot. It seems like.
To
What
clean
do
up
you
after
ha-
yourself.
Brett, you acting like you're busy. Shut up. Okay.
I will say though, the other day, my stomach. What did I eat the other day, Brett?
Shrimps were
I don't
singing.
want to call out that pizza place.
Oh,
Y'all had pizza?
this
Yeah.
pizza place everyone recommended to me,
Yeah.
like everybody, and so I ate there. Oh
It gotcha.
boy,
Got me.
I was on the phone with Brett's mom, and I had to run up the stairs, and she was telling me some story. I just kept my hand out the bathroom door, kind of closed it, and just fucking ripped ass. Like
I would have ripped your ass in front.
my
In front of
butthole was just stinging, and she's still talking. So then I brought it back in, and then I said, "Brett, get in here. Take this I put her on mute. Take this fucking phone from me. I'm shitting my guts out." And then, so she just continued on the conversation with Brett, and I had to text her and say, "Hey, sorry, I had really bad diarrhea."
Sorry, I was shitting.
Yeah. She said, "Oh, no problem. Hope you feel better."
Damn, dude.
I'd never told her, though.
Dude, shrimps be singing.
Mhm.
There's nothing worse than a crap attack.
There's nothing worse, but also when you're in a safe environment, it's also the best.
When you're in a safe environment, it's
Does that make
cool.
sense?
But when
Mhm.
you don't have anywhere to shit,
When you're on your way home and you're fighting for your life to keep it inside.
when you're pre-planning the door to be unlocked, that means you gotta shit.
Oh my God.
That means you got to shit.
See, I actually like pooping in public though.
Huh?
Like in public restrooms, you save paper.
But that's
You
a place.
save.
Oh my God.
Damn. Brett, that's the one thing you like buy in our house, and he's trying to fucking save.
Yeah.
It's the one thing he's responsible for, and the motherfucker is going and pooping in public to save
paper.
Well, it's there. I don't have to worry about shitting myself.
When we were like in high school, when I was like junior high and high school, we were so poor. I don't know if y'all did this. I would steal toilet paper from school.
Maggie said she would do that one time.
Yeah.
I think.
I feel like we were kind of taught. If you see a loose roll, easy access, let's take it.
Well, I would just pull it from the thing and just wipe, and put it in my backpack because otherwise we'd have to wipe with like old towels.
I remember being little, say we went to the bathroom with like our aunt or mom or somebody, they would always put the toilet paper in their purse.
Yeah.
So we just kind of was raised like that.
I feel like my parents were more like for napkins, always grab those extra fucking napkins. And I still do that to this day.
Absolutely. You got to have napkins in your car.
Mm-hmm. I put napkins in the glove box, here, there. You always need a napkin.
Yeah, absolutely.
And nothing feels better than to use a stack of napkins from another place rather than ripping off a paper towel at your own house.
Exactly. That's how you do it.
Yep, use those companies.
Did you guys poop at Sonic? I want to talk about poop some more.
Okay. Well, I worked there for 7 years, so I took a few shits there.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That was my goal when I at work was to try to poop 3 times a day. Like pooping while you're working.
Getting paid to poop.
Oh yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. That was a good feeling.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually a really good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just taking a load off your feet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sitting in there extra long.
I got a shit right now.
I saw on Instagram, there was something going around, like a viral picture going around where I don't know what the business was, I have no idea, but they pretty much have y'all seen this? They put a sign inside the bathroom stall that said like, this is not a rest area, this is not like a social media, this is not the time to scroll social media, get your business done and get back to work. I'd be fucking mad because I used to go sitting there for 30 fucking minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. People like Brett ruined that opportunity, taking the extra 2 shits a day.
Mm-hmm.
Kefir helps a lot, I feel.
Yeah.
What's that quote you love to say? You give them an inch, they'll take.
Do I say that?
You say that.
I do?
Give them an
Greg,
inch,
I've
they'll
heard
take
Greg.
a mile.
I've heard Chelcie say.
Give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did say that recently.
Yeah.
You did.
Don't remember that, but okay.
Sometimes things happen, you don't remember them.
You guys, we have some new segments we're going to do today. Some brand new segments with some brand new intro songs that I've never heard. Paige has been working on these intro songs.
Yeah, they're not all that good. They kind of just suck, but...
I'm sure they're great, honeys.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're great.
No, they just... I didn't even work on our voices at all. I just slapped whatever we set up.
It sounds great. That's what this podcast is.
But are we doing a rock fucker of the week?
Oh, yes, we are. Good call. Rock fucker of the week is Lauren Mitchell.
Lauren Mitchell. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, honeys. Maggie's going to reach out from the Viral Podcast page and get your address and t-shirt size. We will send you some Viral Podcast merch. Okay?
Just because you were clicking and commenting and engaging, so thank you.
We saw you clicking and engaging, okay? And I had a guy on Facebook go, all the rock fuckers of the weeks are women. And I said, well, that's all I see in the comments and sharing and all the stuff. I said, step it up and do better.
Yeah, and tell your friends.
And he said, yeah, you're right. So
he said, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay, touche.
Oh, my freaking landlord tried to raise my rent. Well, I know. He texts me and goes, oh, we're going to raise your rent to whatever, like more. And then says, is that okay? And I go, no, it's not. And then he said, okay, no problem. We'll keep it the same. So if you're listening and they try to raise your rent, just say no, or, oh, don't say, okay, I'm moving out. Just say, okay, I'll look around or whatever. They'll be like, okay. Because they don't want to deal with all that.
getting a new person.
Yeah.
Dude, all the landlords right now are just pissed at you right now for saying that. But hear me out.
Well, sorry.
You're right, because you don't know who's going to, if you find a good tenant that's, you know, you want to keep them there, you know, because you don't know who you're going to get.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, you've been a really good tenant. So
I think I heard you don't even have to pay rent anymore.
Oh boy, you don't need a driver's license, and you don't.
No, like what are they called? Squatters? Like you can just.
Oh my God!
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You guys never heard that?
No, we watched the whole series on Netflix, bro. Squatters. You actually
Brett.
remind me of one.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Brett. We've heard of squatters. So you're saying
I
go
couldn't
squat?
remember the word. Yeah, just go squat.
What?
It hurt. I'm hitting him.
That actually pissed me off. That pissed me off bad. That pissed me off bad.
Squatters.
You remind me of one.
Okay. Yeah, that got me. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
all right, let's start with a finish the lyric. How about that? Here we go.
This is my shittiest soundbite.
Here we go. Mom always said finish your plate. My ex always said finish on the first date. But I always say finish the lyric. I love it.
Ma always said. What did you even say?
I made it up on. I don't even know what I said. I made it up on the spot. Ma always said finish your plate. My ex always said finish on the first date. But I always say
finish the lyrics.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Oh gosh, I hope I can remember mine.
I'm gonna go first. Okay, and I picked songs that were very popular that I think you can get, and I think you got this.
Come on, Chelcie.
And I can't remember last time if we spoke the words or sang them, but I'm gonna sing them from now on. Ready? Here we go. Oh, sugar pie, honey bunch, you know that I love you. I can't help myself
from loving you. I made all that up. I don't fucking know.
We need a down.
A Motley.
I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. You don't know that song?
I love you and nobody else. No. I've never. Who is that?
Sugar pie, honey bunch.
I know it, but like I don't know the words.
Okay.
I know sugar pie, honey bunch, and that's
like
it.
50s?
Yeah.
Everybody ready to move on? Okay, here we go. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin.
And you something, Jolene.
And eyes of emerald green.
Good job, Biffy.
And eyes of emerald green. Jolene, 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 Jolene.
Honeys, you don't know the lyrics.
Dude, why? I'm not a
chorus.
fucking Dolly Parton. Well, I love her, but I don't know every lyric of Dolly
Should we
Parton.
finish the chorus?
Huh?
And that
So
was the song
finish the
I was going to do to
lyrics.
you. One of them, so.
Do it. I'll finish it. Ready? Here's the next one. Well, I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway.
If you ever
Wondered why.
Beth, shut up!
Right or wrong.
Ooh.
Right
Right.
there's song.
Yeah.
Right there's song.
Okay, there you go. Hey, Beth. Hey, Beth. Shut up back there. You got it.
Hey, that gave me chills.
That was Son of a- That was Son of a Sinner by Jelly Roll.
And the other weird thing is I was going to do a Jelly Roll too, but I switched at last fucking minute.
All right, hit me.
It's so weird. We always do like the... Okay.
And if I can't do Jolene and Sugar Pie Honey Bunch, what songs can I do? I did Justin Bieber's last time, and you didn't get that one.
I got those other two, though.
All right, hit me.
Yeah.
Are you scared?
Yeah,
For what?
here we go.
Hold on. Got these malt leakies. Okay. Bounce with it, drop with it, lean with it, rock with it, snap with it. All my ladies, pop your backs with it.
Lean with it, rock.
Do it.
Chelcie.
I know the song.
Bounce. Want it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay, you can get it this time. Bounce with it, drop with it, lean with it, rock with it, snap with it. All my ladies, pop my back with it. Do it. This is you.
Do it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it. You know the world be rockin', do it to it. So do it to it. Or yeah.
Fail me.
Down. I thought you would get that one. She goes,
Sierra.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
I know who sings it though.
Brett said Sierra.
Sierra.
With a C.
All right, here we go.
Okay. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear.
My world crumbles when you are not near.
Yeah!
Nice.
Nice. That was good.
That was on the verge. It was literally on the verge, and I got it.
I know it's kind of confusing when you're not singing it and then to say it.
Okay.
Okay, here's your last one. Okay. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride.
I'm wanted, and dead or alive.
I knew you'd get that one. Woo!
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
That was fun.
And I walk these streets.
Maggie, did you know any of those that I was giving her?
Oh, yeah.
You knew all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Brett, what about you?
I don't know the Jolene that well.
I don't know the Jolene or the fucking Honey Bunches of Oats song.
Okay.
From the 50s.
I feel like I was born knowing those songs.
Yeah.
But.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well. All right. So we're doing a new segment here.
Oh, yeah.
You guys know
this one.
You guys know that, we do the Moo Moo commercials on this podcast, which, by the way, if you are a watcher and not a listener, you're really going to love what we have coming up on the Moo Moo commercials, by the way. But we thought, you know what? There's some items that I really wish we could promote on our podcast, but these companies would probably never work with us. We're going to work with them anyway. It's called fake ads. Hit it, Brett.
Fake ads, fake ads, fake ads, fake ads, fake ads, fake ads. Fake
Should I play that again? Louder?
Yeah, play it one more time.
Louder.
Okay.
And Beth, get on me whenever I go. And louder. Here we go. Hit it.
Hold on.
Mom always.
Sorry.
No, wrong one.
Fake ads, fake ads, fake ads, fake ads, fake ads, fake ads.
Chiquita bananas. Raised and born in Costa Rica. Okay? Hold on, I wrote down here. This superfruit is soft and sweet. It's the only banana I use for my holes. All 3 of them. Doesn't get mushy and break off like other brands of bananas. Chiquita, the official banana of the Viral Podcast.
Oh my gosh. Just
I wish that was
fucking
real
mushy.
so bad.
Oh my gosh, the mushy and break off.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, I didn't quite get this whole concept still of the game, but oh gosh, let me find mine. Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yeah, do it.
Oh gosh.
You want me to do mine again while you're doing that?
Well, mine
Hers
isn't.
wasn't designed for the viral. It was just like an SNL one.
Yeah,
That's
I thought
okay.
it was more
Yeah.
like
You can do whatever.
Okay.
Here's the thing. This is our podcast and we're adults.
Well,
we can
yeah.
do whatever we want.
Oh yeah.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Do you not have your product?
No, I do.
Okay.
I have my product.
Here we
It's
go.
just gotta maneuver.
Okay. All right.
I made up a product.
That's
Fanny
great.
Pack. Your rump fanny pack.
Where the
cam.
fuck?
He's trying to promote his fanny pack cam.
Brett.
Dude, I pressed the oh yeah, and then it went to fanny
bet
pack. I'm
it was
really
an accident.
Yeah, we're sure.
sorry.
Here
Okay,
we go.
ready?
Ready.
The jabs. The more jabs they take, the more money you'll make. Don't lose this fight. Hurry now and don't miss out on the jabs. And hit him with the jabs. You can't just get one of these. Get the jabs for the entire family. Everybody's getting the jabs. Call now, 1-800-JAB gloves. Batteries not included. Limited offer may apply. May cause vision, swelling, palpitations, scoliosis, stroke, malt leaking, malt sticky, and sometimes death.
Paige, I loved it.
Thank you.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And she was holding
gloves.
boxing gloves for those listening.
Yeah.
I loved that.
They're the jabs.
It can be whatever ad you want it to be. Let's do that.
The jab.
The jabs. May cause malt leaky and malt leaky.
May cause malt leaky. Batteries not included. May cause malt. Remember when you were a little kid and every commercial, batteries not included? I would look out for that. It was hard to come around batteries when you were a kid.
Oh gosh. Yes. And we got a new little segment. This isn't really like a game segment, but we want to throw it in every once in a while. We talk about this on the pod a lot, and we thought, let's go ahead and make this a segment. It's a new one called Shout Clout. Give 'em shout. Give 'em shout. Give 'em clout. Give 'em shout. Give 'em shout. Give 'em clout. Give 'em shout. Give 'em shout. Give 'em clout. Give 'em shout. Give 'em shout. Give 'em clout. All right. We're going to shout out a profession that we think needs shouting out and needs clout. Okay. And today I'm really focusing on school cafeteria staff.
That's
okay.
Beautiful.
If you are a lunch lady or a lunch man, okay, we appreciate you. We know you're working hard back there making those little square pizzas for us.
You're serving.
And you're serving. And I'll tell you what, when I was in school, elementary, high school, one of the highlights of your day is going through that fucking line and saying hi to the motherfucking lunch ladies. And the ones that would always give you seconds or give you a little extra more. Thank you. We appreciate you. You work hard. We see you and you're doing the damn thing.
And thank you for making lives better.
And feeding us.
Oh. The lunch ladies were so sweet growing up. They just made you feel like at home.
That's why I wanted to show appreciation for the lunch ladies. Hello, and welcome to the Moo Moo commercials.
Our next partner has a product I use literally every day.
And if you know anything about Paige or I, or if you follow us on the Instagram stories or any of that stuff, you know, we like a morning, we have a little morning, what's called when you, ritual that we do. I wake up, I do my mushroom coffee and all that, and I take my AG1.
I started taking AG1 because I have a hard time swallowing vitamins. So with the quick scoop of the AG1 powder and about 8 ounces of water, I can get that sucker down easy. And you know we struggle getting things down, but AG1 will never be one of them. It's so convenient and easy for my lifestyle.
Literally, all you gotta do is just put it in a cup of water, mix that up, and that's it. So, what is this stuff? You know, I know you're asking that. Chelcie, Paige, what is this stuff? It's a bunch of stuff that's good for you. That's what it is. We're talking 75 high-quality vitamins, you guys. Minerals, all right? Probiotics and adaptogens to help you start your day off strong and right. Listen, I do all of my healthy stuff in the mornings, you know? Because by the end of the day, listen, I want a bologna sandwich. I'm not going to lie. I want a bologna sandwich for dinner. In the mornings is when I do all my healthy stuff. It's easy. You wake up, you scoop it out, you mix it up, you down it. The taste is good. I know that you're going to look at the green and think, oh, it's going to taste all funky. No, ma'am. It's got a vanilla flavor. It's easy to get down, easy to drink. Athletic Greens was created when the founder experienced a ton of gut health issues and ended up on a complicated supplement routine to recover. It cost him $100 a day, all right? He created Athletic Greens after experiencing how difficult it was to create an optimal nutritional routine on your own. This company, for every purchase, they donate to organizations helping to get nutritious food to kids in need, including No Kid Hungry here in the U.S., and that's awesome.
Come on, y'all. It costs less than $3 a day. Plus, you're investing in yourself and your health. Do better.
It's cheaper than buying all those supplements individually.
Athletic Greens has over 7,000 5-star reviews.
That's a lot of happy people. Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just one scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packets with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/viral. Again, that's athleticgreens.com/viral to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.
Mm-hmm.
I used to want to be a lunch lady.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it would be so cool
Yeah.
to put
You would
food on
be
the
a
tray.
good
And
lunch lady, I feel.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it would be cool.
Yeah.
And just be hooking up people.
Mhm.
I'd be like, you extra hungry today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to, or I know I follow some lunch ladies on TikTok that go in and they'll just vlog like them making like big batches of stuff, and I love it. And
Yeah.
them serving and stuff, little scoops of mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this, I loved cafeteria food in school.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. Honestly, if I was at school, I would eat anything. I was always hungry at school.
Oh, I loved cafeteria food, and my only thing was it was never enough.
Yep.
For real.
You never got full. You always got just enough, you know?
A tease.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And,
Getting home from school still hungry.
I loved everything though, and you'd see the coaches walk by, and their plates would be stacked
Yeah.
high. I'd be so fucking mad. Like, what, they get double mashed potatoes?
How do they? That was bullshit. They would get like extra slices of pizza.
Uh-huh.
God, the square pizzas, you guys.
Even the mashed potatoes and gravy was some of the best I've ever had.
I remember one time I got in trouble by a lunch lady.
For what?
I can't remember her name. She was the really old lady with glasses. She was the one that always took our trays to be cleaned. I forgot her name, but if you saw her, you'd know who I'm talking about.
Was it Brenda?
It might have been Maggie. She also drove the school bus.
Yep.
Brenda.
It was Brenda.
Okay, so
Brenda.
I had just started driving, okay, and was like 16. Just got that. I think I was driving the Blazer, Tammy's Blazer.
Okay.
Was just driving, and I didn't know that if a school bus is stopped on your side, that you have to stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Flapper.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
kids will walk across.
And I did not know. I just didn't know that. And I wasn't going fast. Like we were stopped in town. So I was going to play like 30, 35, but she was stopped, and I didn't, and I kept going, and she was honking at me and like, freaking out. I was like, and then I realized the stop sign, and I was like, I was like, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Ooh, next day at school.
Oh, shit.
I took my plate up there, and she scolded my ass. She was like, hey, she's like, come here. And she's like this little old nice lady. She's like, come here. And she took me to the side, and she like was just, she was like, you don't ever, and I was like, okay. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't thinking. Like, I just started driving. I was a kid,
Mhm.
I was like, I want to do it again. And she let my ass have it. And I swear to God, every time I see a school bus stopped, I think of her, and I think of that situation.
Brenda
Brenda.
yelling at you.
Brenda got that ass.
Brenda got that ass.
Brenda did not forget.
Brenda
Damn.
got that ass. Yeah.
Yeah, that I remember kind of getting yelled at for. I think Jasmine went past the school bus like that, and I remember they were honking and screaming out the window. So even to this day, I'm like, Any buses, I don't really like going around people.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So shout out to you lunch ladies and lunch men out there. You're doing great.
You're looking good.
I was waiting on that. No, you're doing great. So shout out to you guys.
Mm-hmm. Keep
Okay.
serving it up.
Mm-hmm.
Keep serving it up. All right. Well, we've been talking a while. We got a few questions. Anything else you want to say before we roll?
Sure. My bus driver, when I was growing up, used to read a fucking book when he was like,
Stop!
we would be getting back from volleyball, games and shit, and I would look up because everyone was sleeping, and he'd be reading a fucking book with a light attached to the steering wheel.
While driving?
Oh, yeah.
Those one-lane highways.
Me and Rachel
long trips
would be so mad. Like, dude, look at the fucking bus driver. He's up there reading a book.
Y'all
all of our lives are on the line.
Y'all never said anything to him?
No.
Oh,
they got cameras now. They can see all that shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
We were bus riders. We were bus riders to and from school.
Mm-hmm.
We were always the first to be picked up because we lived furthest outside of town. We were the first to be picked up, so we got picked up super, super early, and the last to be dropped off. So we got home super late.
God, we hated
like
that.
4:30, 5. I mean, it was
5. Yeah.
I bet you guys ruled the bus though. You sit in the back.
Yeah, I was always
you
a
got
back.
to choose your seat.
I was always a back. Yeah, I sit in the back.
That was some of the best times I feel in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Just elementary school.
Riding a school bus.
That loud. I loved the cedar heat because nobody wanted to sit there.
We never had heated seats.
No, not like heated seats. It was it's the seat when that like big bulky heater sticks out of one of them.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I liked that for the noise, for sure. And then I liked riding a bus too because that was the time I'd freaking everyone would just be switching homework, cheating real quick before class.
Oh, that was me. No, that was me.
Yeah,
that
they
was
gave
me
you
going,
time.
Did you get that? Oh my, let me get it. Oh, I never did homework. I always took it. Dude, I was horrible.
Same.
I never did. Dude, I would, and there sometimes I even forget to do that, and so she'd be like, all right, pass up your stuff, and I'd be sitting there just filling stuff in.
Dude, I would do that. I would stress.
I don't know how I made it and graduated. I don't know how.
Me either, at all. Cheating like that on every.
I cheated on everything,
and even when we weren't cheating, our substitute, when you could help out and like. When students could help out a teacher, all of our students would cheat too. They'd go print out the test for the whole class. Like we're always just cheating.
You actually don't even need a GED anymore or
to
diploma.
To what?
What people are doing is just graduating high school early, getting a college degree, and then getting a master's. So you kind of you don't even need high school to go to high school.
Is that even a thing?
Yeah.
Don't you need to like?
No.
How do you know?
I mean, you can get a diploma.
From where?
Who did this?
Get a GED.
Trish. Don't you need your high school stuff?
Diploma?
Yeah. Or are you making this up?
Do you need a diploma to go to college?
Well, I don't
think you do. How she explained it to me.
Don't you need? But here's the thing: you need your like GPA. They need your GPA, like your graduating GPA. If you don't have that.
Well, you could go to like community college, maybe.
They need that too. Are you just making this up?
No, she told me about it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds like a good route to take." So
I think you can start classes when you're like a junior.
You can, but that's different.
Yeah,
you still have to graduate.
If you just quit school in 10th grade, and then just quit and go to college, I
was taking college classes in 11th grade.
Because can't you just pay to go to a college? I guess you still have to have good grades. Depends on the college. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Every state and every college and everything is probably fucking different too. Yeah. You just never can tell these days.
Do you need a high school diploma to go
to college?
To college? Let me
Depends
say.
On how much money you have.
Yeah.
How much money you got? Not all accredited U.S. colleges require you to have a high school or GED diploma.
Good job, Brett.
If you don't have either of these credentials, you can get a college education by enrolling in individual classes, vocational programs, or adult high school before applying to a degree program. So you still have to do something before you apply to a degree program. You can take classes, but if so I guess it's...
I'd rather do that than sit all day.
Yeah. Okay.
True.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Should have known that 20 years ago.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay.
Oh my gosh, waking up for school was the fucking worst. In the cold, I'd shivering.
The worst thing in the world. When I was in high school, I think every day I dreamed about the time where I didn't have to go to school.
Snow days or what? Or just like being 18.
Just not going to school. Just not having to wake up and go to school all day.
That was the dream. But then it's like, then you just wake up and go to work
all day.
To work.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Ooh. All right. Let's do it. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hey, so I've been listening to your guys' podcast since the summer started in 2023. So I think that you guys are doing good. I like your podcast. So I was thinking that would it be possible if you and your significant other come at the same time? And if so, is it possible for her to get pregnant if you guys came at the same time? Oh, yeah.
Hey, honey, he's 12 years old here. No, he sounds like a grown man. So he's asking, is it possible for you and your partner to come at the same time? And if
so, do you get pregnant like that from coming at? I would say most girls don't come the first time they're having sex, or even come as much with their partner. It's not a normal thing. So,
dude, if we relied on women's orgasms to get kids, pregnant,
there'd be no kids.
There'd be no kids.
There'd be no world.
Yeah,
there'd be no world.
There would
a lot of pressure.
That's the goal.
There'd be no
population.
No population.
No, none.
So
no, that's not true.
I think you could come at the same time if the man has really strong control.
Let's just say this. Me and Brett come at the same time. We could come at the same time every time we have sex. And I'm not pregnant, and I'm not taking birth control, and I'm getting loads dumped in me left and right. So, to answer your question, no.
Next call.
Brett said next call. Next call. That's great. She just answered
It's true, though, right?
Great. Yes. Amen.
Anything's possible.
But anything's possible.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That is true.
Hey, honeys. Me here. Would you rather have the ability to move things with your mind or the ability to read other people's minds?
Ooh.
Have a good day. Love you, honeys.
Love you, honeys.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, love you.
Love you, honeys. Thank you for calling in. Would we rather have the ability to
read minds,
read people's minds, or
they can read our mind?
No.
Or
move objects.
Oh.
What
was that first thing I said?
Way off there.
Yeah. Move objects or read.
Do you want to be Superman?
Dude, here, easy. I don't care to read other people's minds. I don't want to know what you're thinking. I don't give a fuck. But by God, if I'm sitting on the couch and I want a little Debbie and I don't want to get up and get it, I better have the ability to get that little Debbie off the counter and move it to me in my mouth.
To not even think about it and it's in your hand.
Oh.
Like, you just fucking look at that thing and be like, boom. And you're...
Here's my thing. When I'm sitting down relaxing, the worst thing in the world is getting up.
I wait for people to stand up. I'd be waiting. I'm like, while you're up, can you grab me that?
I hate getting up.
Mm-hmm. When you're comfortable?
Oh.
Nothing's worse.
And I seem to always want and need things.
Everything.
When you're comfortable.
I want a drink, and then
Brett goes, want the fan on. I want the fan lowered. I want a pillow. I want some sweet tea. I mean, literally, it's, and I won't get up and get it. Absolutely not.
Never.
I'll suffer.
I'll starve.
I'll suffer.
I'll have freaking cotton mouth for 17 minutes and waiting for Brett to get up and go to the bathroom.
She'll hold her pee forever.
Gosh. Dude, I'll even do that when I'm at y'all's house. I'll be laying because your couch is comfy, and Brett will get up and be like, Brett.
Hey, Brett.
Hey, Brett.
I was saying a good app idea. I guess I'll just give it away. Would be, or somebody can help me create it.
Yeah.
It's called While You're Up, and you could be at a sporting event or anything. Because nothing is worse than getting up and going to the concessions or whatever. If you don't need to go, getting past all those fucking people. So the app could kind of like, you could either work or have people do stuff for you while they're up. So you could either make money or pay people to do stuff for you. Okay. It goes like way more deep into it. Like, how it is in my head. But
so if you're like, ooh, I'm wanting nachos, let me get on the one. While you're up, you see a guy named Ted and Steve. You're like, hey man, while you're up,
he's standing in line and he's sitting close to you. So everybody at the sporting event like knows where, if you're on the app, like where you're sitting. If they're in your section, hey, while you're up, Steve, nachos.
While you're up, it sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you got the extra hands and you need the extra cash.
But how much would you be willing to pay to have someone go stand in line for you while they're up?
Well, they're already up.
That's true.
And they can say where they're going. And then, so
Yeah.
then you can be like, oh, Steve's going to the concessions. What do I fucking want? And then while Steve's up.
It sounds like a great idea. Hey, man, while you're up, grab me another beer.
Sounds like a new way to earn a living.
And you can either log in as the person to do shit or the person who needs stuff. You can switch back and forth too.
Guys, let us know if this is a great idea. If you go to sporting events or concerts, if this is something that you would like while you're up.
You can maybe use it like anywhere too.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe can you
if you're lazy.
Can you
Oh yeah, it was while you're up, yeah. Can you do this for me?
Yeah. But I would most definitely, without a doubt, pick things being able to be moved, and absolutely. No doubt.
When I was younger, my friend Shelby, I stayed the night at her house. We were best friends growing up. And, dude, she would be like, look, I can make this thing move with my eyes. And she'd be staring at it and be like, watch. And nothing would fucking happen. Like, she would make me watch objects with her all the fucking time. And nothing would ever happen. Just so weird. Like, why did she think she could do that?
That's funny. When I was like 12, I would lay in bed, and if there was something on the nightstand, I would literally think, God, if you're real, I'm serious. I go, God, if you're real, move that. And I'd sit there and wait, and I go, that's what I thought.
Where are you? Where are you when they need you?
I literally would do that.
Dude, that's out of control.
Just ridiculous.
If you're real.
And I would literally wait for it to be moved. I'm like, man, that's what I thought. I'd be like, psh, come on, man, move it.
Oh, or to even answer prayers like, please, God, help me pass this test. F.
Well, we cheat.
That too.
And we never studied, and we never did anything.
Yeah. We're not worthy of.
What if we were all in high school together? How fucking wild would that be?
I would love it.
I know. What
would you guys do? Like, what was your daily routine after high school? Or in high school, I mean.
Well, if I wasn't working at Sonic, I would. We always had some sort of practice, softball practice, basketball practice, a game.
Would you drive and pick up Maggie and Beth, and then you guys all would go home at the same time, or?
Well, it was one parking lot, so we would all just meet at the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we'd go do our shit. And
I feel like I was always waiting for a sibling to be done with something,
Oh, yeah.
Lots of waiting.
Yeah. And I would usually, like, I worked when I didn't have games or practice or whatever, I worked at Sonic. So I just go up to Sonic, fuck around there for a while, make some tips, go home, whatever. Yeah. Good times at Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
How far was the drive from Sonic to your school?
15 minutes.
For the house, yeah, 15.
And then from your house to Sonic?
Oh, from school to the house, 10? No, not that much. Yeah,
maybe. I can't remember.
And then from the house to Sonic, I'd say another 15. Yeah.
Yeah, I lived 2 minutes away from school.
Hell yeah.
From everything.
Dude, we grew up in the tiniest towns.
I know.
Isn't that weird? I was thinking that the other day, like the fact that we're all here and just talking and people listen, and we're all just from tiny, tiny towns with like 10 students in a class.
Dude,
Not me, though.
Huh? He said not
I
me,
went
though.
To a big school. Yeah.
How many people?
Like 700.
That's huge.
In your class.
Yeah.
That's huge. I think about that all the time, and we really appreciate you guys listening.
Yes.
And supporting and enjoying, and I mean, for real, appreciate you guys. So,
we do so much.
Yeah. All right, hit us with that next one.
Hey, honeys. Big Papa here. Serve cock here. Just want to know how much money it would take for you to never nut again. Never again the rest of your life. Thanks.
Damn. Hold on.
We need him as a soundbite.
That needs to be a fucking soundbite. That might be the best one ever. How much money would we need to never nut again? I'm telling you right now, it'd probably be a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good grip. Fuck.
Let's think about this. If you're not nutting, how hard that is on your stress level, how hard that is on your, like, nutting is so good for you. So to never do it again, it would really need to be, like, I need to be set up for life.
Because you're going to need to make up for that. You're going to need, like, yoga retreat. You're going to need a bunch of different things. So maybe,
I'm
like,
gonna need a yacht in the south of France or something to make up for that.
And $1 million isn't quite that much anymore.
No, hell no. You can't damn near buy a fucking house under $1 million.
No.
I mean, you can, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking of my number. Truly, and I'm being serious.
Wait, we should say our number at the same time.
Okay, hold on. Because I'm wondering if I should. This is a comfortable number for me. To never nut again, I would need. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. 10 million.
Boom, bitch.
10 million. I'd need 10 million.
Me too.
And I even thought about lowering it to 5, and I'm like,
I thought about raising it to 15.
I'd need 10. I would need $10 million to never nut again.
Mm-hmm.
What about y'all?
Damn.
Can I turn it down? The money?
Yes.
Like, I don't see what's the point of living if you can't nut.
Well, agree.
Yeah.
Okay, agree. But
in the game,
hypothetically, if it was like, hey, you have to,
we're cutting off your cock
or your cock.
I'd say like 100 mil.
Whoa, well, he wants $250K for nothing. So
right, you want $250K for So
man,
I need money.
I was thinking $1 billion.
$1 billion?
Yeah.
To
never nut again,
$1
you'd have to give me $1 billion.
Damn.
Yeah.
She loves nutting.
Yeah.
Not just for me, but like so the kids could be set.
Generational wealth.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. For real. I'm
nice.
How are we so set up? Well, took one for the team.
Well, I haven't nutted in 27 years.
Looks like.
And the funny thing is, there's gonna be a lot of people listening who like don't nut and don't care to nut, so they're like, I do it for
I do it for free.
Yeah.
But if you're a nut lover and you have to nut, I do it for my stress. It's gonna take a lot of money. Beth, what about you? I know she's back there. I know she has a number.
69 million.
Nice.
Damn. She'll be set. I mean, I was thinking in my head, okay, I'm still capable of working too. Just because I nut doesn't mean I just have to lay there.
Right.
I need to stay busy.
All right. So y'all are telling me that if one of us, let's say I won the Mega Millions and I won 236 million. And Maggie, I came to you and I said, I'll give you $8 million cash, tax-free right now, but you can never nut again. You turn that down?
probably.
Huh?
Probably $8 million.
When it's right in front of your face, though, those bills.
But I feel like you would give me the money anyway.
See, that's why I should. That's why I should have made a different scenario.
Yeah.
I should have done a different scenario. Yeah, you're right. Listen, we love nutting, and that was a great little question.
It was.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was, and he wanted to know.
I'm shocked with y'all's numbers. I really am.
Really?
And I think you do it for lower. I do.
Well, let's get that freaking Joe Rogan money, and
let's get that PJ money.
Yeah.
Private jet money.
Private jet money.
As soon as we get that PJ money, and we're putting just viral all across it.
Oh, that viral jet, dude! You're gonna see it going through the sky.
Yeah.
And just go viral.
And we're on there. Nothing. Just know that. Okay. All right, hit us.
Hey, chomp heads. OG Rockfucker here. Howdy, duck dick. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, still on a serious note. So I need some advice. I have a family member who is not my biological uncle, but he is my uncle by marriage. And he kind of did some inappropriate things to me when I was little. My mom knows, my sister knows, a few close family members know. But his wife doesn't know, his children don't know. And I guess my question is should I ever tell his wife that he did that to me, or tell his children? I don't want to, his children are 18 and 21. So, they're out of the house now, but this happened to me when I was probably 8 or 9, and I'm 30 now. And, it bothers me sometimes. I can't stand him. I have to be civil at family functions. I have a little girl now, and I watch her like a hawk when he's around. And my aunt always wants to, help me with babysitting and stuff. Oh, excuse me. My shrimps are singing. Anyway, she always asks me to, watch my daughter for me. And I'm just like, no fucking way, dude. I don't tell her that, but, I don't know. I just don't want to take the chance. Also, he, kind of did some stuff with my mom, which is his wife's sister. Back when my mom and my dad were together, my dad was sick with cancer, and my uncle would offer to mow my mom's grass and in return ask for special favors. And he's just such an asshole, and I just want to expose him so bad, but I don't want my aunt to hate me. I don't want my aunt to hate my mom. I don't want to ruin our family, but it bothers me because he just walks around like he's hot shit, and I hate him. I don't hate many people. I love everybody, but him, I hate with a passion. Anyways, let me know what you would do, or what should I do. Oh yeah, by the way, I jack off to you, Tammy. Love y'all.
Love you. Dude, I love her. And
she's a diehard listener.
Dude, that story just kept taking turn after turn. I mean,
yeah, this uncle got that moliki.
Just when I thought it wasn't over with, just boom, boom, boom. Man, this is a tough one, because I understand if you love your aunt, and this would absolutely, no doubt about it, probably drive a wedge somewhere in the family. So I get you not wanting to do that. Also, in my opinion, he needs to be, people around him need to know what he's done so he doesn't do it to other people.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Big time, hands down.
Yes.
And especially if this is just bothering you, because that would, dude, to know what happened between her and then everything, and to just see that motherfucker just going, just fuck you.
Mm-hmm. And my thing too is, like, if you have been hurt by somebody in your family and you can't reach out because you're afraid your aunt will get mad, like, it's going to break the family up. Sometimes that needs to happen though, because these bad people can hurt another little kid, or, he's already done shit with your mom. When your dad's going through all that, done shit to you. Like, people like that just need to be called out. And that's why people don't get called out, is because they fear, because, the aunt, they'll still be mad at me. But if they don't believe you and they're not there for you, then fuck them all.
Right. And I can see, I can understand. That's a legitimate, I get it. I really do. But my thing is, who else has he done that to?
Mm-hmm.
Who else will he do that to? His grandkids?
Did he do it to his kids too?
His kids and his wife need to know.
Mm-hmm.
There's no,
and you never know when you speak out. Who knows who else might speak out? Another cousin, his kids. Mm-hmm. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's what I would do, honeys.
And I know it's got to be so hard to just.
Oh God.
Like, how do you even go about that, you know?
How do you go about, because here's your aunt. You think, oh, my aunt, she has a great life. She has a great marriage. Like, you don't want to ruin that.
Mm-hmm.
But Jesus Christ, over something like this, I would rather have my marriage ruined knowing.
Me too.
Than
being with a sick ass pervert.
And him having grandkids and finding out he's doing that later. Mm-mm. Like without a doubt.
Yeah.
I would want to know then.
And, he doing shit like that, just, it can fuck people up for the rest of their, the rest of their fucking lives. So.
Right.
People like that need called out, in my opinion.
Big time. Agree. So that's what we would do. also I love that you called in with such a serious subject and you know, talking such a serious thing, and you still let us know your shrimps were singing.
Yeah.
I fucking love you.
And I jack off to you, Tammy.
I'm obsessed with her.
It sounded just like the sound
It
bite.
did.
I jack off to you, Tammy.
Ooh.
I love it.
She nailed it. And dude, I honestly too, like the not getting believed thing, you know, because if somebody just came to you and said, oh, this is what this person's doing, it's like,
yeah,
you know, how do you even go, oh gosh, it's a whole thing. But
absolutely. Agree, but he needs to be called out.
And it's still weighing on you. I mean,
right.
It's going to keep weighing on you, and you're going to keep seeing this person. And
right.
So.
Oh, I think what's weighing on her most is seeing this motherfucker go on
strutting.
Just so, yeah. And that would
eat me alive. That would eat me alive right then and there. And I would be like, oh, hell no.
That's yeah. Most definitely. If this is something that's been on your mind and you've been struggling with what should I do, and it hasn't gone away. I think
this might be the kicker.
This might be the kicker.
I have no doubt.
I have no doubt in my mind he needs to be called out. Most certainly. Big time, at least.
But best of luck and call in.
Yeah.
If you need to call back and don't have anybody, or just, you know, write us, whatever. But
yeah, message us on Instagram. I'd love to know the follow-up to this.
And even there's so many other people who listen and watch and have great advice.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
For real, that you can talk to. I talk to the listeners all the time here.
Yeah. So we love you, honeys. Thank you for calling in.
Mm-hmm. Love you.
Sorry, this is the last call.
Last call.
Oh.
Hi, guys. My name's Summer. And the only person I can think of that would probably hear this as well is my friend Brian. So hi, Brian, if you're listening. I've been listening to you guys probably for the past month now, July going into August. I've loved you guys, all of you, Brett, Maggie, Paige, Chelcie. I've loved you all for a very long time, but I've just now kind of gotten onto the podcast. But I just want to say thank you so much for the podcast and everything you guys do. You guys make me feel so comfortable with myself. But that kind of goes into what I was going to talk about today. So anyone who knows me knows that I was born with gastroschisis, which means I was born with my intestines on the outside of my body. So I have a huge scar going from the top of my stomach all the way down to the bottom. I'm kind of a bigger girl too, so I've grown with this scar. So it kind of looks funny, like if you can imagine like a bullet wound or something and the skin kind of growing around it. That's what my whole stomach looks like. It's like a gaping hole almost. And I'm just kind of insecure about that. And I've had people, you know, we look past it, and I don't have to show myself during like sex or anything, but it's always been a big insecurity of mine. And for some reason, I always go back to that. Even when I get like, if I go through a breakup or any kind of anything, I go back to this scar. And I just don't know if you guys have anything to do with this. I know, Chelcie, you said you have a scar in your stomach. Sometimes you feel insecure about it. So I just wanted to know what you guys had to say about that. If you had any advice. But I love you guys, and thank you so much for just being the best podcast around, and even comedian Chelcie, and best videos ever. So thank you so much. Bye, honeys.
Oh, honeys, love you.
Love you. And you know what we say around here, a hole's a hole.
A hole's a hole. And thank you for being a new listener to the pod.
Yes.
We appreciate that, because we're trying to take over the world. We're trying to take over the world, and you know, we need as many new listeners as we can get.
Bring anybody in. Tell them
we can't do that without you.
Thank you.
Damn. Listen, I understand. I feel like that is your feelings are most definitely valid. I have a scar on my stomach from where my appendix were removed. I was 13 when I had it. So, you know, my body and stomach has definitely grown in and out with the scar. Mm-hmm. So my scar kind of dips in. And so I'm not a insecure person in general. If I had to pick one insecure thing, that would probably be it. It doesn't bother me that much, but it bothers me sometimes.
Gosh, and I see you naked all the time and never see it.
Yeah. It just sometimes I'm like, ugh, I don't like that. But it's not like the end of the world.
Yeah.
Here's my only advice, and I understand it may be easier said than done, but I truly try to live my life by this. I choose not to worry or feel any negative way about things that are out of my control.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't control it or change it, I'm not going to worry about it.
Then why think about it then? Is what
you know, and I know that's like, oh, that's easier said. I get that. Now, if something is bothering me or whatever that I can change, and I'm not talking about anything physical, I'm talking about just anything. I'm talking about anything.
Mm-hmm.
A relationship with a friend, work stuff. I mean, this could be anything.
Yeah.
If it's bothering me in a negative way and I can fix it or change it or whatever, then I do that. If it's something that is out of my hands, hey, I can't change this for anything, so I'm going to choose to let that go and move on. And it's a mental thing. You really have to release that.
Just let it go.
And once you do, it's becomes so much, it's out of your line of sight, basically.
Trying to not care was something that like helped me, like just don't fucking care about like the same thing you're saying, like if it's out of your control, like comments, this, that, like just like people, how are you not getting bothered? You just don't give a fuck. You cannot let things, you can't control everybody. You can't control the way people think. People will always say mean things, do mean things, be rude people to us, to you, to anybody, but that's on them. Just be happy in your own body, your own mind, and just fucking kill it.
Yeah.
Fuck those people.
Amen. Amen. And I feel like Greg used to be really bad at this. He used to like really stress out over things that he had no control over.
Like his toes?
Nipples?
Just not just physical, but toes and nipples probably. Just things that like if I can't even think of anything right now. Like if we had to do something that
just talking about it and you can't change it.
Oh, okay. For instance, we were packing up in San Diego a few days ago, and he had quit his job, and then we had to pack the next day because movers were coming. It was just Greg and I packing up. We left a lot of stuff in San Diego, so we were packing. We got up early. We were doing it all day. We really had to get shit done, and he was lollygagging, and I kept telling him, I'm like, Greg, like I need your help. Like you can't lolly. Like what are you doing? He started crying. He was very emotional from quitting his job and moving. It's a big
change. Change is scary.
I get it, like I told him, he was like, he goes, I need a couple days to just like relax. I just quit my job yesterday. He goes, I'm just, I'm sad about leaving this house and
overwhelming,
And I told him, I said, listen, I agree with you. I feel the same way you do. I said, but the movers are coming. We don't have 2 days to relax. So buckle up. You can't change it. Buckle up and let's get this done.
Yeah.
If you can't, you have to like
get in that mindset of let's go.
Get in the mindset. That's it. Everything's a mindset, to be honest with you.
It is how you see yourself, how you look at yourself, how you talk to yourself, how you even think in your brain. Like, even if you're not saying it out loud, if you're thinking, oh, like I'm insecure about my stomach or my scars or this or that, like even you thinking about it, it could be a negative in your brain. And,
it is, yeah. Agree, it is.
And there's things everybody, it's just, we all have things we don't like on our bodies and stuff, but you'll find somebody who doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, most definitely. And I don't even think that's her problem, like at all. I would just, if it's out of your control.
Well, she said, and people don't see me when we have sex. Like but I'm sure there will be people out there, and there is, that accept you however you are.
Baby, leave those lights on.
Yeah, baby, lock them doors and leave them lights on now.
Yes.
Low.
But thank you for calling in. We love you. And
we love you, and you are doing great.
And thank you for everyone for listening to this podcast. Don't forget, I'm going on tour Go to eatmytrash.com for tickets. I know several of the shows in the Pacific Northwest and California are almost sold out. So get those now. And
they pretty much all sell out, so get them quick.
Yeah. Well, Buffalo, New York, selling slow. So Buffalo, let's pick it up. Let's sell some tickets.
Buffalo, New York?
Yeah.
I think that's my largest audience on Instagram is New York.
Really?
So I'll give you some shout clouts.
Give me some shout clout, please. And come see me on tour, eatmytrash.com.
Call us in if you have anything you want to say,
Please.
want to talk about, just want to give a malt leak here, there.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about your freaking, about your...
Anything.
Roaches,
family drama. Ooh, I love hearing about
I've been opening up my garage lately, and roaches freaking scatter. I'm like, dude, what's up with Nashville? And just walking in here today, my little farm behind my head, I killed 2 spiders dangling in there.
We got to get a guy to come spray.
Well, he has been.
Really?
Yeah.
The bugs out here
There's
crazy.
just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bugs.
And it's hot. They're looking for a cool spot.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, they need
August.
a place.
Yeah. So, all right. Give us a call.
Give us a call, everybody, at
442-777-3331.
And always remember that you are doing great.
You're looking good.
And fuck what everybody else thinks.
I gotta pee so bad.
Me too. Yeah.
Get ready.
Can I get my chair back?